Welcome to another episode of Tech Explorations, where we dive into the fascinating world of technology and innovation. I'm your host, and today we're going to explore a groundbreaking tool called curl-impersonate. This specially modified version of curl allows users to mimic the behavior of major web browsers like Chrome, Edge, Safari, and Firefox. So you might be wondering, why would anyone want to impersonate a web browser? Well, let's break this down. When you connect to a website, especially those that use TLS, the first step is a thing called a TLS handshake. It's kind of like a secret handshake between browsers and servers, where they establish a secure connection. Now here's the twist. Most HTTP clients, including regular curl, they have their own way of doing this handshake. And guess what? This can be different enough that certain websites may recognize them as a non-browser client. This leads to all sorts of problems, like being blocked or receiving restricted content. It's largely about maintaining an open and private web experience, which is becoming increasingly rare thanks to fingerprinting techniques. Think of TLS fingerprinting and HTTP2 fingerprinting as a security check that's a bit too strict. It's like going to a club where they only let in people based on their outfits. If you're not dressed just right, you could be turned away. Curl-impersonate is essentially a tailor, helping you fit right into these virtual spaces by allowing your request to look exactly like it's coming from a recognized browser. Now, how does it achieve this? Curl-impersonate has been extensively patched. For the techies out there, the tool compiles curl to utilize the TLS libraries of Firefox or Google Chrome. This involves some technical modifications to handle how TLS extensions and HTTP2 settings are configured. Basically, it's about dressing curl up in browser attire so it can walk into any website without suspicion. Speaking of usage, for each of the supported browsers, there's a handy wrapper script that launches curl-impersonate with all the necessary headers and flags. Like, if you were curious about accessing Wikipedia, you would simply enter a command that looks something like curl chrome 116 www.wikipedia.org to get you there with all the right disguises in place. Oh, and let's not forget about Docker. If you're working within a containerized environment, you can easily pull a ready-made Docker image for curl-impersonate, making it super convenient to set up without all the fuss. Basically, this tool empowers users, especially in fields like web scraping or data science, where navigating a myriad of web structures is essential without the hassle of being blocked or misidentified. As we wrap up today's discussion, here's a thought-provoking question. What do you think the future looks like for web accessibility in our increasingly fingerprinted world? Will tools like curl-impersonate become more common as users seek to reclaim their online privacy and accessibility? Thanks for tuning in today. Join us next time for more explorations into the world of technology.